Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this. Razorbacks will kick it off to get us underway. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team will make the tackle. So Alabama's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here he is. Let me tell you about wide receiver. He is a route-running, DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. You have to be really careful trying to cover that.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Conway. Coming after him. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So the Arkansas Razorback offense will have its first possession of the game. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. That swagger is the tone for this offense, and Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop at the 16. Here comes that Alabama offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on 2nd down from the 13. Caught in the backfield, it's Bernard.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
The inside handoff. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Green. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Arkansas! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Quick strike complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Quickly complete. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Ball. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. On the move at the 30. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. The give to the tailback. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Looking downfield, it's Conway. He got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama! If you're able to move the ball and drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need... He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that's the fourth sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Conway. Flips it out in the flat. Makes the catch and knocked down. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell, they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the defense drags him down. They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. He's looking to throw it. He makes a catch. The ball's free. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
Great job by the defense. The ball's thrown, the ball's completed, swarming to the football, knock it out, and then guess what? Be there to scoop it up, run it back to the end zone. Huge play by this defense.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UMass. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Catch in the middle. It's Haas. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. To the air. It's Green. Unloads it left. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun. Wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Haas. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Adams. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll try to pop the draw. Nice move to stay on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He'll pull it on the read. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Quickly out to the tight end. The ball squirts free. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? Flying down the left side. Pass to 10. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. You've heard of scoop and score. He wasn't able to do that, but he did scoop and flip the field with that big return.
There are two types of fumbles in the world, Reese. There are city fumbles and country fumbles. City fumbles have a lot of bodies around them, so you just want to dive on that fumble. Country fumbles, there's a lot of open grass. That defender saw the green, he picked up the ball, had the convoy, and off he went.
The back goes in motion. On second and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose from the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown time!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Comes out throwing on first down. It's caught. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Discards him with the stiff arm. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious. The defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Bully ball on third and short. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, first and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna run it. It's Green. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. He'll do it himself. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Razorbacks are threatening on first and goal. Scanning the field, it's Green. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
It doesn't get any better from the defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job. Get the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. The timing was just off with the freshman pass well behind him. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Gets it out quickly. Makes the catch and he's brought down. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the running back made the catch along the sidelines, but he drifted out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Give to the back. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Bama! They push that lead out. A really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. The receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going to that. Nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Looking downfield, it's Green. Buys a little time. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field, playing great defense.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And it's picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats and get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Looking for room. It's Law. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Fires to the big fella. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Swings it out to his running back. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. After the short completion, it's now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. After the misfire now on second down. Wants to throw. It's Green. Escapes trouble. It's complete to the right. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll just keep slinging it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
That's caught. It's Higgins. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Wants to go up top. Trying to get to it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. Dialing up a second down pass play. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores, and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give as they work on that clock. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They feed him again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Line is set on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Number 12, in punt formation to kick it away.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that we're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This is